If you feel that you are not enough, maybe I will change your mind about how you see yourself in this video. When we say that we are not enough, or to be more accurate, feel, because we are not walking around saying, I'm not enough, oh, you're not enough either, great, let's be not enough together. We feel that we are not enough. Not enough of what? We are not enough of receiving love. We are not enough of feeling seen. It's basically, we are not worthy by who we are, me, as Rosalina, as the human being. It's not enough to receive love, to receive protection, to be seen. It's not enough. I have to do things. And what we discover, that we do things and do, and what the fuck? I still feel that I'm not enough. Ta 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 ta. Because we do things to show to whom? To others, right? So we show to others, look at me, I have a degree, I am enough. Look at me, I am married. Am I enough to fucking receive love now? No? Okay, I will do more things. And then you do and do and do. And even if you will become a millionaire, for some reason, you still feel that you are not enough, that you are not worthy, even though you achieved all of the achievements, even though you are still who you are. With all of that, you're still not enough to feel loved and to feel seen. And you think to yourself, what the hell? I'm showing this show. I'm doing all of this stuff. I'm suffering. And I'm trying to show, look at me, brag, please be my friends. And still I don't feel that I'm fucking being loved? Of course not. Because you are not being loved. And you're not being seen. Your actions, your achievements, your title maybe makes people say, wow. But then they focus on themselves. Or maybe then they still have a problem with something that you don't have. So you feel that no matter how much you will try to show to others, somehow you are still not enough. Somehow you are still not lovable. And as I said, it's because you show what you have, you don't show who you are. You put too much focus on the titles and the things, and not on just being yourself. But of course you're not going to be yourself because you think that you as yourself is not lovable, so why should I show myself? I prefer to show and to try to achieve the things that society appreciates. And the problem here is that I give others the power, right? The people that I tried to, look at me, I deserve of being loved and seen. So these people, it can be your friends, it can be your family members, your caregivers, or even just people that you don't know on social media or on the street. It could be everybody. And you give the power to decide your worth of feeling love and seen to other people who have no clue on how to feel this way as well. Meaning, these all people also feel that they are not enough. Also feel that they are not worthy of feeling loved and feeling seen and protected. So they don't know the answer as well. But you give them the power and they will use it. Maybe they will use it and try to look for the things that you don't have in your life, to put on you the dump they have within themselves. Maybe they will applaud and then talk shit about you because they are jealous. Or maybe they will applaud and then focus on themselves because, okay, great for you, I'm going to live my life. No one, these people that you are trying to please, basically, also don't know what you have to do to feel worthy. And usually, where do you get, and usually, where did you get this feeling of I'm not enough? You've learned this in a very young age. Your caregivers taught you this, unfortunately. Not because you truly weren't enough, but because they taught you what they know about themselves, what they know about life. So they taught you because they didn't see themselves as enough, so obviously they're not going to see you as enough. And they are going to behave towards you the same way they are behaving towards themselves. This is why when people show you who they are, believe them. They are just showing you who they are. But as kids, we don't have this logic. So as kids, we treat ourselves in a way that our parents treated us. So if my parents acted as if I'm not enough, guess what? I'm going to think about myself that I'm not enough. And because I was raised to believe and also truly in my body rely on them to survive, we grow, and because we stay in a connection, we still think as grown-ups that we need our parents to survive. So we still need to please them because this is what we know. So we still need to try so badly to get their approval, to feel worthy of their love and feel worthy of them seeing us. And the thing is that how we behave with our parents, we behave also in the world. This is why you hear the saying that you married your unfinished business. So you find a partner who reminds you one of your parents or a mix of both. And you try to fix the problems that you have with your parents, if not also with your partner, so with your friends. So you will be around people who make you feel that you are not enough. And you will try to do everything that you can to show them with things, with how you behave. Maybe it's pleasing them, maybe it's giving them money, maybe it's listening to them, to whatever, maybe giving them only the spotlight. Or maybe also showing who you are, as if you are so cool to be around because you have all of these things. So you want your parents to brag about you. So you are married, so you have kids, so you have a stable job, so you have a degree, so your parents can brag about you. And if they brag about you, so maybe you are enough. But no, as I said, if I am making you feel that you are not enough, it's because this is how I feel about myself. I can't give you what I don't have. Right? I can't make you feel seen if I don't know how it feels like. If I don't know how to do it. And it's because I don't see myself. If I knew how to do it, I would do this on myself. And of course I would do it for you. If you are my child, if you are my partner, and if you are my friend. But if I don't know how to do it, I will show you who I am by how I'm acting towards you. And you will take it personally. But the truth is that it's just what I know and who I am. So the problem is that we give the power to others. And I discovered it when I decided to quit my job 3 years ago and start to do this and start my sketch channel, because I decided to quit my job and become an actress. And when you do the thing that no one will understand you, and you are on this path by yourself, and you think that, well, I will have my overnight success, I will just upload some things to TikTok, I will just do some auditions, and nothing is happening. And you put the time and you put the energy, and nothing is happening. And at that time, 3 years ago, or even 2 years ago, or 1 year ago, what I have created, I really thought to myself that it's amazing. Now, I am skilled. So now I would do it different. But I'm still proud of myself that when I didn't have the knowledge that I have now, this is what I did. So on this path, that no one understands you, you have no money, You have no job that people will understand. No one understands you. No one values you. No one even will take advice from you because I took a path in life that most of the people don't take. So they don't want to learn from me. So basically, I went on this journey that people think to themselves that you have to be lunatic to do, and I still don't get paid from it. But the difference that I have now if the difference is that 2 years ago I would never tell you that because I was embarrassed of me making this decision, of me not earning any money. Like, what the hell I was thinking to quit my job and to take loans and live on my savings and do I don't know what, make videos, and I don't have a degree. I studied acting and I studied NLP, practitioner and master, like to be a personal coach. And I didn't study it to be a personal coach, I studied it for myself. So in the physical world, I don't have anything that people value. And I was so ashamed to tell people that at my age, now I'm 28, I have none of the things that all of the people who are in my age more or less have. Or at least the things that people are going to after in life. But because you're with yourself, luckily I'm also with my partner on this journey, who also quit his job and went to achieve and also follows his dreams. So we are together on this journey, luckily, because doing it only by ourselves, whoa, this is even harder. So no one's understand us, no one understood us. No one is asking you questions because the questions usually are also very negative, and the chances are very low. It seems like you have not, it doesn't go anywhere. When people ask you how it's going on, people basically ask you, do you earn money or not? And always you have to tell, no one asks you about what is the self journey, how is your progress from how you started until now, how do you feel about it, maybe you have any new fans. No one is asking you these questions. People asking you the questions that they are asking themselves, that they are living from their life, is do you make money or not? Not. Do you have value or do you don't have value? And even if you make money, they still don't understand what you're doing. So in this path, there is time that you feel very lonely, you feel misunderstood. And because of that, you have no one else to rely on but yourself. And I am journaling through all of this path. And I did a lot of self-healing on this path. To be honest, you have no choice because you're pulling yourself out of the rat race of what is normal, and you are a lot with yourself, a lot in your head, and everything pops up. And you just learn to give everything a room because you don't have something else to do to disguise it, because what I am doing, I'm creating. So I'm using the things that are coming, like popping in my head. And because I'm also in creation, I don't have how to disguise myself from what is going on in my head. I also don't know how to do it, to be honest. And in this path, it took me a while, but I started to see myself. And I started to see my progress. No one knows my progress. Only my partner knows because I share with him, but also he doesn't aware of 24/7 what's going on in my head, what I'm doing. So I'm the only one who's truly aware of it, and no one knows how it feels like, at least from the people that I know. And I see how I was, and you see who you were, and you see who you are now, and you see how it was in between. You remember that there was a time, that couple of months, that it was very hard from you and everything was coming out and all the traumas, and you see how, for me, for example, this is not my first language. If you see my first videos, I was cutting every couple seconds because I couldn't speak with confidence. I couldn't write in English. Now I write articles. Yes, I'm not writing like a professional, but for me, only I know the process. I couldn't write an article. It wasn't in the flow within me 2 years ago. Obviously not in English. I wasn't doing skits like I'm doing now. I didn't know how to edit. So only I know the process. So only I can be proud of myself. And here I discovered that because I see it, I see myself, I feel love towards myself. I am proud of myself, even if no one is asking me. For 3 years I'm on this journey. No one has ever asked me truly how it's going, how the path looks like. My understandings, what I could do, what I can't. No one understands. No one trying to understand. No one gives a shit, to be honest. This is why you think that when you will go on this path that will be unique for you, people will judge you, people will have something to say. No. You will find out that you're walking on an empty path. There is no one who's cheering you. If you have at least one person who's cheering you on your path, wow, be so grateful, truly. And if you have this one person, or maybe zero, for sure, you are not aware, at least, of the people who are not cheering you. And some of them will be your friends, but they will stop being your friends because they will not value you anymore. Because as I said, they didn't value who you are as a human being. They value what you give to them. They value what you represent for them. They didn't value you. They didn't love you, who you are. And so you will lose people on the path. So because on this path you will have less people around you, you will have less people to please, to try to get their approval, and they will focus on their life. So you will just walk on this path with no one around you, and because of that you will think that you are lonely for a while. You will feel lonely. But then you will understand that you have yourself all this time. So you are not lonely. And when you will find yourself, you could talk to all the parts that you have in yourself. And you will start to see how far you've come. Even though people walked away. Even though you went on a path that no one understands, no one knows how it looks like, and no one's even there to watch you. There, not only that you will find yourself, and this is a thing, there you will see yourself. You will not see what you have, because what you have doesn't have a value in what you've been taught by society. So you will focus on what you do have, and it's yourself, and on the path that you've walked on and how far you've come. On this path, to keep going, you will discover that you should be nice to yourself, that you should love yourself, that when it's hard, you will sit and cry. But then you will encourage yourself to keep going. There on this path with yourself, you will discover how lovely you are, how a good friend to yourself you are, how smart you are, how interesting you are, how fun you are. You will discover that you are worthy of love. You will discover that you are worthy of being seen. You will discover that you are enough, because you will take the power back to yourself, to your hands. Because I am the only one who can decide if I'm worthy or not. And maybe if you are around people who make you feel that you are not worthy, as I said, it's because they feel about themselves that they are not worthy. So go and search for people who see themselves as worthy, and they will make you feel worthy as well. Because you need to be around people who make you feel good about yourself. That you are smart, that you are funny, that you are great, that you are interesting. And it's not for being like them. It's for being you. For just being who I am as a person. I am worthy of having friends. I am worthy of having a partner. I am worthy of feeling loved by just being me. Of course, because of that, then you want to give and see others. That's what when you see yourself, when you love yourself, you will make others feel seen. You will make others feel loved. You will have something to give because you give to yourself. But to feel seen by yourself, to feel that you are enough, you have first of all to meet yourself. You have to be with yourself. You have to discover yourself. Let go of what the people, your caregivers in the society taught you as important and as worthy. And as I said, they don't know what is worthy as well. This is why they feel like losers forever. This is why they act like shit towards others. Not all of them, not everybody. But the only reason they make you feel that you are not enough, it's because this is what they know. So you have to remove it. Because it's not true. Because if it was true, they would feel until this day that they are not enough. But also your parents or the people that you have around you, if you feel that you are not enough around them, that you have to please and to prove and to show and to not be yourself, so it's because they feel that they are not enough. It will not change. And this is how they feel for 40, 50 years. So they don't have the solution. So this is not the way. If it's not the way, what is the way? Ask yourself. And here I'm giving you the answer. To discover who you are. Say that this is bullshit. And I'm going to do the scariest things on the planet. And it's to go on this path and be with myself on my unique path and discover who I am, what I love to do, what I love to talk about, what is the meaning of friendship to me, what I value, what I don't value, what are my boundaries. On this path you learn to respect yourself. This is the solution. It takes time and it takes a lot of courage. There is no quick solution. But I hope that you have a lot of years to live. And because of that, because we all believe that we will live until 80 years old, now it's a great time to start this journey. I don't know how it will take for you. It's individual. But it's better to start now, so most of your life or the years that you have left, because our time is limited. We don't know until when. So you will have years that you will feel that you are worthy of feeling loved and feeling seen, first of all, by yourself. And then you will find people who will make you feel the same. And you will make them feel the same. And all of you could be who you truly are. You will talk about what you want to talk about, and you will accept one another with the changes, because we are all different. So you will accept others because you know that who other people as human beings, same as yourself, is enough to feel loved and feel seen. You are enough already as who you are. You are worthy of feeling loved and feeling seen. But me telling you that will not make you feel this way. This is why you must put the focus on yourself, go deep, wash all the lies, ask questions, be curious about yourself, be nice to yourself, be lovely to yourself, to all of the parts that you have within you. Then you will discover, wow, I am worthy. Because this is why you will love yourself. First of all, you must love and see yourself, and you are worthy of it. This is not being like that, you know? No. You should love yourself and you should see yourself. This is how we all should be. And you are worthy of it. So go and be it. I hope that I helped you today in some way. I hope that I helped you understand that you are already worthy. But understanding is not feeling it. And I showed you what you should do to eventually feel it, know it, trust it, trust yourself. Thank you so much for being here. Share in the comments what you think. Share with your friends. Whoa. So everybody will feel worthy and seen and loved. And subscribe, of course, subscribe. And come again to the next video. Or if there is no next video yet, so go and watch other videos. Thank you again, and I wish you a magical day full of magical adventures and full of self-love and self-seen and self-worth.